Oh God, I think I'm having a heart attack. What happened next is what tore my world apart, what almost destroyed my marriage, what almost led me to do the unthinkable and take my own life. But even though it was the most terrifying moment of my life, I actually find myself grateful it happened. And in a weird way, you will too, because it led me to uncover a Soviet secret so controversial it has never been revealed to the West until today. This bizarre scientific discovery from a remote area of Russia would win the Nobel Prize and has saved the lives of tens of thousands of men and women around the world. A secret so significant, it is now being called the greatest discovery in modern medicine. A shocking discovery performed just once per day that would heal my broken body and cause me to suddenly lose 26 pounds of deadly heart attack-inducing belly fat in just 31 days, going from this to this, rescuing me from an impending life sentence of deadly health problems and dangerous medications while completely reversing devastating symptoms of heart disease, high blood pressure, and type 2 diabetes, leaving doctors, nurses, and fellow paramedics speechless and desperate to know my secret. A secret so powerful, Russian government hackers are working tirelessly to take this site down. So watch this short video while you still can. All because of an incredible scientific breakthrough that allows you to eat whatever you want, whenever you want, without fear of gaining deadly belly fat or destroying your health. That has been kept hidden by Soviet agencies for over 2 centuries. And is the real secret behind Russia's Olympic gold medals and super fit athletes, and why Soviet secret agents never have heart attacks. And that's not all. My wife and best friend Rachel followed the same kindergarten simple Russian ritual to drop a breathtaking 39 pounds of heart-suffocating belly fat and 7 dress sizes in just weeks. She looked 10 years younger and couldn't believe her eyes as she watched with wonder and near disbelief as her most stubborn and embarrassing pockets of fat and cellulite mysteriously vanished from her belly, hips, thighs, and buns. She began oozing a new self-confidence, and our friends and family were stunned by her new slim-toned body. Or 87 pounds gone for good, like it did for my coworker Eric. At 60 years of age, he thought his best days were behind him. He was shocked to see his body quickly transform and was immediately freed from a lifetime of feeling trapped in a prison of deadly fat and crippling depression, while quickly restoring his sex drive and energy to youthful levels he had not experienced in decades. And the best part is, we did this without making one single change to our diet or exercise program. In fact, we ate all our favorite foods like burgers and pizza, plus chocolate and ice cream, and still found it next to impossible to gain even a single pound. Because science proves this Russian miracle holds the key to quickly supercharging your metabolism, protecting your heart, improving circulation, and torching stubborn belly fat. In just a minute, I will explain exactly what this secret method is, along with the jaw-dropping proof this bizarre ritual quickly strips away an astonishing amount of health-destroying stubborn belly fat, while giving your heart the critical support it desperately needs during these dangerous times. A truth proven by peer-reviewed studies published in the Journal of Applied Physiology, the American Heart Association, and the International Journal of Obesity. Yet never revealed by the powerful diet and drug companies whose entire business relies on keeping you fatter and sicker. The ease and simplicity of this daily ritual will shock you and turn everything you thought you knew about fat loss and heart health upside down, and is literally the one and only thing that your body needs for you to finally get the metabolism, flat belly, and healthy heart you deserve. An odd but effective solution that takes only 30 seconds per day and is designed specifically for the hearts and metabolisms of women and men over 40. That can be done anytime, anywhere to boost metabolism and turn on fat burning while supporting your body's #1 heart-protecting hormone. I'm taking a big risk just telling you this story today, because the Russian government is trying to keep this secret hidden, especially from Western countries who need it the most. These powerful elites don't want you to know about this simple, all-natural, unconventional breakthrough that delivers a total body transformation with results you can see in just one single day and is proven to help protect your heart while reversing and erasing signs of weight or age-related health issues, helping you lose up to 1 pound per day of the deadliest type of fat. The embarrassing fat that bulges your belly, clings to your internal organs, weakens your immune system, and causes sudden heart attacks, type 2 diabetes, and stroke. Because of one hidden problem completely overlooked by your annual checkup, blood tests, or medical exams. A tiny hormone deficiency that increases every year after age 40, meaning if you don't target it now, it will only get worse. And as you'll see, it's not your fault. It's a problem you're struggling with and aren't even aware of. This is shocking to hear, however. In the next 3 minutes, you're also going to discover the secret shower technique Russian athletes use to quickly support healthy circulation, blood flow, and optimal heart function while stripping away pounds of deadly belly fat. This isn't taught in today's medical schools and has never been revealed to the public until now. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it the next time you bathe or shower. I must urge you to take immediate action because you're about to discover how a hidden hormone deficiency, made worse with each passing year over age 40, is causing you to gain deadly belly fat while putting you at risk for sudden heart attack, low energy, and type 2 diabetes. And why this Russian weight loss breakthrough has been suppressed by powerful American drug companies who choose profits over truth. I discovered this shocking secret working as a paramedic, and have seen it save more lives than I can count. Yet the truth is, no matter if you're male or female, 18 or 85 years old, 10 or 100 pounds overweight, or think you've seen and tried it all before, I guarantee you've never seen this simple, all-natural breakthrough that unleashes your body's most powerful body-transforming hormone while supporting a healthy heart and blood flow. A brand new breakthrough discovery backed by clinical research that is so effective and powerful, it exposes and eliminates the real underlying root cause of excess belly fat, slow metabolism, low energy, premature aging, and unsupported heart health. And I'm going to prove it to you today. As you can see, this secret has nothing to do with diets, deprivation, or willpower. This does not require ab crunches, high-intensity exercise, counting calories, fasting, or painful procedures. It has nothing to do with raising growth hormone, lowering leptin or insulin, or balancing estrogen or testosterone. You've probably heard and tried all those diet gimmicks before, only to be disappointed with the results. I promise the secret method I'm going to show you is completely different from anything you've ever seen before, and will change everything you believe about belly fat, metabolism, aging, and heart attacks, just like it did for these people.
I hadn't worn my skinny jeans in over 3 years. Within the first few days, I could already notice a difference. My waist and my lower belly shrunk first, followed by the fat around my thighs. I can now fit into those jeans no problem. I am thrilled with my results.
I was concerned more about my heart health than anything else. But since I started using this method, I've lost 18 pounds per belly fat, and I have a lot more energy. I've tried many things, but nothing has produced the incredible results I've experienced using this method.
Now that's incredible. Every single week, I get hundreds of new success stories from people around the world who have had amazing results just like this. So if these people can do it, so can you. Mark my words, as sure as the sun will rise tomorrow, I guarantee this secret method will work for you, even if no amount of diet or exercise has in the past. Why is it so powerful? Simple. It targets the root cause of slow metabolism, stubborn belly fat, and sudden heart attacks. And when you target this hidden problem with the Russian ritual I'm going to reveal to you in a few minutes, you'll activate your master body transformation hormone. I can't take credit for this new discovery. I owe it to a brilliant Russian doctor you're about to meet. He taught me the unusual and highly effective Soviet secret that will end all your fear, frustration, and worry. And I want to share it with you today. This shockingly effective fast and simple 30-second ritual will utterly defy what you thought was possible and have you looking and feeling literally decades younger while completely supporting your metabolism, energy, and heart health, just like the glory days of your youth, while bulletproofing your heart, circulation, and hormonal systems. It can be done without the use of drugs or prescriptions of any kind. There are no special exercise gadgets to buy, nor will you be required to perform any strenuous workouts. Yet you will see and feel yourself automatically and effortlessly melt away incredible amounts of deadly belly fat quickly, safely, and naturally. And you'll keep it off for good, without overhauling your diet or even a single minute more exercise than you are already doing, helping build an impenetrable wall of protection around you and your loved ones. Just imagine, no more worries about belly fat or unsupported heart health, no more worrying about what other people think regarding how you look, or what your husband or wife really thinks about you when they see you naked, but are too kind to tell you. No more worries about what you're eating in public or people smirking at you or judging you. Instead, you eat what you want, when you want it, without worry and guilt-free. You quickly boost metabolism, banish cravings, and melt pounds of deadly heart attack fat like clockwork from your belly, hips, and face. You support healthy arteries, heart, and circulation. You remove the painful strain from your joints and burn deadly visceral fat around your organs. You can finally wear the form-fitting sexy clothes you've always dreamed of. You restore your youthful energy and vitality, renewing your skin, hair, and nails, and turbo boost your sex drive, making you look and feel decades younger. It's time to free yourself forever from the worry and anxiety that comes from carrying those stubborn extra pounds once and for all. And if you're concerned about the coronavirus and the potential deadly effect that this can have on your heart, you'll be able to rest easy knowing you are doing something fantastic for your circulation and blood flow. Does that sound good to you? So stick this video out until the very end, because I promise you, you can do all of this with the secret Russian ritual that I'm about to reveal. Please close the door, grab a pen and paper, and give me your full, undivided attention for the next few minutes. If not, you risk missing out on the one piece of critical information that could mean the difference between life and death. I'm going to share everything with you, including the Soviet secret that will naturally target your master body transformation hormone, incinerate belly fat, and support healthy heart function overnight. This is precisely what happened to Danielle from Austin, Texas. She lost more than 25 pounds and 8 inches from her waist. Danielle's heart was damaged from a deadly virus, and she was in desperate need for peace of mind. Her doctor was shocked when she was able to drastically reduce her dangerous blood pressure medications that were putting her at risk for further health problems. Or how about Jerry from San Diego? He used this method to melt away 30 pounds in just weeks at the age of 75, while saving himself from a life sentence of dangerous diabetes drugs and blood pressure meds. Here is what Jerry had to say about his success.
The information you share in your presentation has changed my life and health forever. I have lowered my blood pressure using the shower technique you described. What was most helpful to me was the part near the end, where you explain the paramedics use to lose 30 pounds of deadly belly fat and protect against heart attacks. Of course, I was skeptical at first. However, after losing almost 10 pounds in the first week, I was convinced. I'm now on track to achieving my goal of losing 40 pounds by the end of next month. It couldn't be easier. Thank you.
These are just a small number of the hundreds of testimonials and success stories I've received. I will share more details of how they achieved this amazing success in just a minute. However, before I go any further, you really need to know more about who I am and why this is the answer you've been looking for. Hello, my friend. My name is James Carter, and I worked as a paramedic for nearly 20 years. During that time, I completed countless hours of training, won several accommodations, and saved hundreds of lives. As you can imagine, I've helped people through some of the most difficult moments and have seen many terrible things. Yet what happened to me, that night changed my life forever. It was a hectic Monday evening after a stressful shift. I was trying to relax and unwind. I poured myself a drink and sat down to do some reading, and then suddenly, the worst pain I had ever experienced shot up my left arm and jaw. I began to feel lightheaded and nauseous. I couldn't catch my breath and began sweating profusely, soaking my shirt. My worst fear was coming true, and I realized what was happening. I was having a heart attack. As I lay on the floor, writhing in pain, my mind filled with emotion and worry. Would I see my children again? Would I live to see my grandkids or enjoy retirement? The tears streamed down my cheeks as I struggled to catch each precious breath. My wife called 911 and cried uncontrollably as she held my hand.
911, what's your...
I have to admit, I was terrified. I couldn't believe this was actually happening to me. When the paramedics arrived, I was thankful but embarrassed as my colleagues struggled to lift my bloated 225-pound body onto the stretcher and out to the ambulance. I was transported to the nearest hospital where I discovered I was in fact having a heart attack. Lucky for me, I was able to get to the hospital quickly, and by the grace of God, I survived this horrific event. I found out I had experienced a partial blockage of my left anterior descending artery, also known as the widowmaker. Every year, millions of people die from this exact same type of blockage, but I was one of the lucky ones who survived. As scary as this was for me and my family, I can honestly say it was the best thing that could have happened. Because as you're about to see, this near-death experience led me to discover the unusual Russian ritual that would cause me to suddenly lose 26 pounds and my wife lose 39 pounds while reversing my heart disease and saving my life. Fortunately, the damage to my heart was minimal, and after a few days in hospital, I was cleared to go home. As we were leaving the hospital, the sun was shining brightly, and I took a big breath of fresh air, just thankful to be alive and to have my wife and my children by my side. We suddenly stopped, looked at one another, and shared a big group hug with tears of joy and relief running down our faces. It was one of the happiest moments of my life. However, the next morning, as I was getting dressed and struggling to button my pants, the whole ordeal really hit home for me. Every day, I witnessed women and men suffer and die as a result of being overweight with too much deadly belly fat. And here I was, a well-educated health professional who others looked up for help and guidance, all the while fighting to lose at least 25 extra pounds of the exact same type of fat. And it nearly cost me everything. I felt like a hypocrite, hopeless, angry, and frustrated over allowing this to happen to me and not be able to lose weight. It seemed that ever since I turned 40, with each passing month, things became noticeably worse. At work, I struggled to keep up with the younger paramedics and broke out into a sweat with even the slightest exertion. I could sense their judgment every time they looked at me, and their slim-fit bodies were constant, painful reminders of my age and how out of shape I was. It was embarrassing. It was as if my body was betraying me while my youth, libido, and self-esteem slipped away a little more each day. And after my heart attack, these feelings became even more depressing. Embarrassed and ashamed, I was scared of being judged by my friends and colleagues, always worried over what others were thinking about me. I felt like a fraud, helpless and afraid of what my coworkers might whisper when I passed by, calling me chubby and poking fun behind my back. Afraid of not being able to do the job I love, lift patients, or even drive an ambulance any longer. Afraid of getting passed over for promotion and the humiliation of being told I'm no longer fit for duty. Afraid of what might happen to my family if I wasn't able to get control over my body and life. Afraid I could end up sick and helpless, or worse. It was like being trapped in someone else's body, in a nightmare I could never wake up from. Do you ever feel this way? Trust me when I say I can empathize with the guilt, shame, and fear you may be feeling. And that's why this tragic event hit me so hard. I had so much to live for, and still, I felt as if I was losing control. Just like a car crossing the middle lane and hitting you dead on, I know how quickly life can take a turn for the worse. And through no fault of your own, because that's exactly what happened to me, telling my story is deeply emotional for me, but soon you'll discover the truth behind your belly fat and heart attacks, something you've never heard before and need to know. You see, as a health professional, I know each extra pound of belly fat greatly increases your risk of heart disease and sudden heart attack, and could be made worse if you've ever had the flu or a virus. But still, nothing I tried worked. I spent thousands I couldn't afford on meal deliveries, home gym equipment, gym memberships, ab crunch devices, and not to mention the fitness classes like CrossFit, Zumba, Insanity P90X, and more. I tried every fad diet you've heard of: paleo, keto, vegan, low carb, low fat, fasting. I tried detox cleanses, sleeping pills, and hypnosis. And I'm not going to tell you that these diets and exercise programs didn't do anything. Sure, I'd drop a pound or two, but like so many people, I couldn't stick to any of them. Worst of all, these programs did nothing to fix the hidden deadly problem causing my belly fat and putting me at risk for another sudden heart attack. And after the hope and enthusiasm with every new diet came the crushing disappointment that it would inevitably fail. All the weight would creep back, plus a little more. Every time I looked down, grabbing my belly, I felt shame and guilt for letting myself go and not being able to do anything about it. You see, I know exactly what you're going through. The constant exhaustion, the pants that don't fit, the binging, the scale anxiety, the health concerns. I get it because I lived through feelings like these every day. On top of it all, our sex life had completely disappeared. I'm embarrassed to admit it, but it was impossible to be intimate with my wife. And the more weight I put on, the more depressed I became, and the further away I drifted from being the man my wife had fallen in love with. The problems with my weight, energy levels, and sex life were taking its toll on my marriage, and I found myself slipping into a long, boring routine of going to work, watching TV, and going to bed while feeling constantly tired, depressed, unhappy, and dissatisfied. At this point, I had a choice to make, and I knew I could do one of three things. One, I could try to forget this ever happened to me. I could watch my body and health deteriorate, leaving me a shadow of the man I once was. I could try and ignore the look and disappointment in my wife's eyes every time she looked at me, yearning for the man I could have been. I could watch my child play from the sidelines as my body became weaker and less fit. Two, I could get mad and bitter, rage about how unfair it was that this was happening to me. I could turn to the bottle or go on antidepressants just to get me through the day. Or I could make the choice I did, the choice to fight for my life and our family. The choice to discover the truth about the real cause of belly fat and sudden heart attacks and how to stay lean and fit in your 40s, 50s, and beyond, even if you can't or just don't want to exercise. The choice to wake up every morning knowing I had done everything in my power to never again have a heart attack, to lose this belly fat and live a life that's free of pain and as healthy as humanly possible. The decision I made changed the course of my life and will change your life too when you see what happened next. The following week, I returned to the hospital for a follow-up appointment to personally thank the doctor who treated me that night. He was a legend amongst us paramedics, and it was a stroke of luck that he was the doctor on call when I had my heart attack. Originally from Russia, Dr. Yuri Petrov attended medical school in Germany and was an Olympic fitness coach before moving to America to become an ER doc. Yuri could often be heard sharing stories about his home back in Russia, and especially about his father, who had been Russian KGB. KGB agents were notorious for their mental and physical fitness and their low levels of body fat, even while being lovers of vodka, fatty foods, and sweets. Despite this, Yuri said his father was unusually strong and in excellent shape with very low body fat all the way up until his death at age 99. And he attributed his own physical fitness to one Russian secret his father had taught him when he was a young man. His father said this secret was the key to keeping fit, losing fat, and preventing heart attacks even while under extreme stress, which he often was. On top of being extremely interesting, Yuri was also one of the smartest medical professionals I had ever met. Many times his diagnosis of triage patients was bang on, and he saved more lives than I can count. Even though Yuri was over 55 years old, he was in great shape. More importantly, all the nurses, doctors, and coworkers he shared his method with were in great shape too. They often raved about his unique ability to make people look their best in record time. Yuri's real skill, however, was what he could do to a person's belly fat. He was able to make any person lose a shocking amount of belly fat in just 3 days, using nothing more than a simple 30-second after-dinner ritual you're about to see. Even more shocking was his unique method helps maintain healthy heart function and works on women and men of all ages, including those who never have time to exercise or follow a strict diet. Let me ask you this. What if you could safely lose a massive and very noticeable amount of deadly heart attack-inducing belly fat by next week? And then again the week after that? How much better would that make you look and feel? This was Yuri's superpower. Using an easy 30-second Russian ritual and some simple bathing instructions, turns on a powerful surge of fat-burning hormones, removes deadly belly fat, and supports healthy heart function overnight. Seeing Yuri again brought back strong emotions for me. If you've ever been through a traumatic event, you know the gratitude you feel towards the people who helped you get through it. I also knew I'd been given a second chance from God and that the next time I may not be so lucky. So I thanked him again and asked if he had any advice that would help me lose the deadly layer of fat clinging to my belly. What's your secret, Yuri? I mean, how the heck can you support heart health while making a person's belly look so much flatter in such little time? Yuri laughed and then said something I would never forget.
In Russia, we call it magia, which means magic. It's all about the magic of blood flow.
I was even more confused. So I asked what the heck he was talking about. Yuri explained.
Your body naturally produces a master fat-burning hormone called adrenaline. This is produced in your adrenal glands and when released helps you break apart and burn your stubborn fat cells. And to get to your fat cells, this powerful fat-burning hormone must travel through your blood. You see, your blood is like a superhighway for all your fat-burning hormones. When this highway gets blocked or plugged up like a traffic jam, the hormones cannot reach your fat cells and you don't lose weight. Plus, you increase your risk of sudden heart attack. The science on this is crystal clear. When you have poor blood flow, losing weight is next to impossible, and high blood pressure, low energy, poor circulation, and risk of early death is virtually inevitable. There is a simple test you can do right now to test your blood flow and circulation to your fat areas. First, using 2 fingers, gently pinch the cheeks on your face. Do you feel how soft and warm that area is? This is because the cheeks on your face has excellent blood flow. This is also why you'll lose fat from your face first, before anywhere else. Now, pinch your belly fat. Notice how much denser and cooler it is. That's because your belly fat has poor blood flow, making it next to impossible for your fat-burning hormones to come in and do their job. But what if you could quickly and safely support healthy circulation and blood flow to your belly fat and drown your fat cells in adrenaline in less time than it takes you to change the channel on your television? How much faster do you think you could lose belly fat? 10 times faster? 100 times faster? The results would be near instant and shocking.
When I heard this, I was skeptical. That was until he told me the reason why this method works so quickly. He said,
James, the problem is quite complex, but the solution is simple. This method addresses the hidden hormone deficiency, increasing your risk of heart attack and causing your belly fat. This has nothing to do with counting calories or intense exercise, dieting or depriving yourself of your favorite foods, how many carbs you eat, how well you sleep, your thyroid or metabolism, or even your age or genetics. Yet when you perform this simple method, you maintain optimal circulation, support healthy blood flow to your heart, and your body can quickly start releasing pounds of deadly belly fat even while you rest. Because this new breakthrough literally opens the floodgates of your fat-burning hormones and targets the #1 most overlooked cause of unsupported heart health and abdominal fat gain. And that's not all. In addition to supporting healthy blood flow and shrinking belly fat, when you fix this hidden problem, you experience many more health benefits, including improved circulation, increased energy, sharper memory, improved good cholesterol, better mood, faster recovery, plus increased sex drive at any age.
I was confused and asked Yuri why I had never heard about this life-saving breakthrough before. He shrugged his shoulders and said,
The reason you have not heard about this before is simple. Russia likes to keep secrets. Plus, it's all natural, making it impossible for pharmaceutical companies to patent and profit from.
Yuri said this new breakthrough had an incredible success rate with people of all ages. It didn't matter if they were in their 30s, 40s, 50s, or even 60s, or if they were male or female. Every single person lost multiple pounds of deadly abdominal fat in just days while maintaining the healthiest circulation and blood flow possible. Even more shocking was these results were achieved without following any high-intensity exercise programs, dangerous fat-burning supplements, or eating tasteless, boring food. Using the quick 30-second ritual I'm about to show you, and some very basic bathing instructions even a child could follow, helps automatically and effortlessly melt away unbelievable amounts of unhealthy belly fat quickly, safely, and naturally, while supporting a healthy heart. Even though Yuri was a highly respected medical professional and former Olympic-level coach whose client list included doctors, lawyers, health practitioners, along with top-level Olympic athletes, I was still skeptical. He then explained in simple terms exactly how his method works and why it was virtually unheard of in the United States, Canada, and other countries.
While working as an Olympic coach, I discovered the connection between a hidden hormone deficiency, heart attacks, and why people have stubborn belly fat and how to lose it fast. Here's why. Our body naturally produces a hormone called nitric oxide, or NO. Dubbed the miracle molecule, it's the number one most important signaling molecule in the cardiovascular and circulatory system. When everything is working properly, this hormone keeps your blood vessels open, allowing for blood to pump freely, delivering critical nutrients, oxygen, and hormones to your heart, lungs, vital organs, muscles, and fat cells. The smooth and efficient flow of blood throughout your entire body is necessary for everything you need to dramatically improve your health: energy, appearance, and fat-burning metabolism. It's at the foundational core and essential to life itself, because without circulation, none of our body's other systems can work as intended. So, obviously, low NO levels is something we need to avoid at all costs. Because when this hormone declines, as it does in women and men starting at around age 30, blood vessels become narrow and less flexible, and your circulation is dangerously reduced. In fact, by the time you are age 50, your NO levels could be half of when you were 30. When this happens, your blood pressure rises, putting you at tremendous risk. If you happen to be unlucky and have a small particle of plaque floating in your bloodstream when this hormone is low, bam! That's when you could have a sudden heart attack. And this is why you must support healthy NO hormone levels as quickly as possible. Countless studies have shown low NO levels and poor blood flow to be a contributing factor in sudden and serious cardiovascular health issues. And the most surprising thing is, eating many popular health foods can make the problem worse, leading to decreased NO levels, poor blood flow and circulation, high blood pressure, and rapid weight gain. However, there is some good news. When you open the floodgates and support your NO levels naturally using the 30-second ritual you are about to see, there is one other very powerful effect. You lose belly fat fast. In fact, it works so well, I guarantee you'll be astounded by the amount of fat you lose in the first 3 days, while supporting healthy heart function and blood pressure. Best of all, this is designed specifically for women and men and is guaranteed to work.
At that moment, Yuri suddenly left the room. When he returned, he handed me a small bag of various nutrients and a piece of paper with some simple instructions. He said,
James, follow the instructions on this piece of paper exactly. It lays out precisely how much of each of these nutrients I want you to take for the next 7 days. These nutrients will naturally support your nitric oxide levels and your metabolism. Trust me, you are going to be shocked by the results you will see and feel in just the first week. This powerful formula is all natural and incredibly effective for maintaining good blood flow and losing belly fat. These nutrients are very powerful on their own, but you will be amazed by the incredible synergistic effect you experience when you take them together as directed. Simply follow the instructions on this piece of paper exactly and perform the simple shower technique as described.
I took the paper from Dr. Petrov and thanked him for everything he'd done for me. And the minute I got home, I began investigating more about nitric oxide. I was shocked by what I found. Scientists who first identified this dubbed it the miracle molecule and won the Nobel Prize, earning the title of the greatest discovery in modern medicine. These same scientists said nitric oxide is literally the foundation of our health. It's an essential hormone and connected to most of your body's major physiological systems. Simply put, without it, you can't live. Everything he told me was backed by peer-reviewed research and university studies. I found hundreds of research papers proving the critical life-saving benefits of healthy nitric oxide levels, especially for women and men over age 40. I dug into Yuri's exact formula and began researching every ingredient in his unique formulation. At the top of the list were 2 nutrients proven to boost nitric oxide levels, support healthy blood flow, and increase circulation throughout your entire body. The first ingredient was 100 milligrams of the purest grade natural sourced beetroot, an incredible anti-aging superfood native to Russia, full of antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. This incredible superfood is proven to support healthy blood pressure, blood sugar, circulation, and sexual performance. But more importantly, beetroot triggers a strange circulatory effect in our bodies by increasing blood nitric oxide levels. This helps improve blood flow to all your cells, including your fat cells, helping your fat-burning hormones to melt away even your most stubborn fat areas. Increased nitric oxide levels will also improve blood flow to your muscles, brain, and heart, and is a major reason why Russian athletes have such tremendous endurance, and why they have lower incidence of sudden heart attacks. And get this, in 2013, a study published in the Journal of Applied Physiology, researchers discovered supplementing with beetroot increased nitric oxide levels up to 400%. But don't get out and import a crate of beetroot from Russia just yet, because that's only half the story and not enough to fully boost your nitric oxide levels and wake up your sleeping metabolism. Next on the formula was 220 milligrams of L-citrulline, a naturally occurring amino acid found in watermelons grown in the Astrakhan region of Russia, approximately 800 kilometers south of Moscow. These melons are scientifically proven to support healthy nitric oxide levels and efficient blood flow to your heart, muscles, and other areas. In fact, in a 2018 study published in the Journal of Diabetes, Obesity, and Metabolism, Russian researchers discovered L-citrulline from watermelons plays a significant role in decreasing inflammation and obesity while increasing fat cell metabolism. These ingredients alone were very powerful, but that's not all. In addition to supporting healthy nitric oxide levels, Yuri's proprietary Russian formula also included several other ingredients to further increase metabolism and weight loss while protecting your heart. Some of the ingredients included 100 milligrams of ultra-rare pure hawthorn extract, which is proven to help maintain a healthy heart and cardiovascular system. In a 2-year study of Russian men and women with heart problems, researchers found those supplementing with hawthorn berry extract had less fatigue, shortness of breath, and heart palpitations than people who did not supplement with it. In another study, more than 2,600 people showed that supplementing with hawthorn berry may reduce the risk of sudden heart-related death. 500 milligrams of organic green tea extract standardized for 50% EGCG, a powerful metabolism booster and natural antioxidant proven to increase metabolism while helping your body burn more fat as energy. In a study published in Drugs, Metabolism, and Disposition, researchers discovered EGCG inhibits an enzyme that promotes fat storage, resulting in faster weight loss from around the belly region. 100 milligrams Garcinia cambogia. This tropical fruit extract can inhibit the enzymes involved in fat production while increasing metabolism and energy, supporting healthy cholesterol levels, decreasing appetite, plus supporting healthy blood sugar and insulin response. 50 milligrams of high-potency cayenne pepper, shown to enhance fat-burning metabolism while decreasing cravings. In a 2014 study, researchers discovered people who consumed cayenne pepper felt increased feelings of fullness and had fewer cravings, leading to a decrease in caloric intake and an increase in weight loss. Another study from 2003 found that women who ate cayenne pepper raised their metabolic rate for up to 30 minutes after consuming it. 50 milligrams of grapeseed and grapeseed skin extract. Rich in polyphenolics, these natural fruit extracts significantly support blood flow and cardiovascular health. Russian doctors love this extract as it can also help prevent fatty liver disease and protect against oxidative stress, tissue damage, and inflammation. In a study of 810 people with high blood pressure, researchers found taking grapeseed skin extract daily significantly reduced systolic and diastolic blood pressure in just 6 weeks. And lastly, there is the one nutrient that supercharges everything by increasing nutrient delivery throughout your entire body. 5 milligrams of bioperine, a patented extract obtained from black pepper that works to assist in the bioavailability of all other nutrients. In fact, this proprietary extract has been shown to enhance absorption of other nutrients by up to 60%. My eyes welled up with tears as I stopped reading and sat back in my chair. But I wasn't sad. Instead, I was filled with hope that I could finally get rid of my ugly belly fat, rekindle my relationship with my wife, and protect myself from ever having a heart attack again. Yuri's formulation was truly amazing and like nothing I had seen before. And I was blown away by what the research said about each component contained in this secret formula. With my science background, it was obvious to me that this was going to work better than anything I had tried in the past. By combining the heart protective benefits of hawthorn, L-citrulline, and beetroot with the fat-burning properties of EGCG, Garcinia cambogia, and cayenne pepper, together with bioperine, you get the best of both worlds. Best of all, looking over the instructions, I knew immediately this was something anyone could easily follow. There were no strange foods to buy, no calories to count, and no exhausting exercise was required. It was so simple, my wife and I decided to try Yuri's formulation and do it together. We followed the instructions and took the nutrients as described, plus did the simple shower technique each morning. Both of us could literally feel the difference almost immediately. And then something remarkable happened. In just 7 days, I lost 11 pounds of stubborn fat from around my belly, and Rachel lost 9. It was like taking a blowtorch to our belly fat. Our metabolisms had increased by over 115% and became an unstoppable inferno. And we were still eating all the foods we loved. Our pants felt much looser around the waist, and my blood pressure was well within a healthy range for the first time in months. We were both sleeping better and bursting with more energy than we had experienced in years. And over the next few days, we both kept noticing big differences in the way we looked and felt. My belly was flatter and my pants were looser, and the same with Rachel. Her resting heart rate was lower and my blood pressure was down 35%. My skin tone improved, and we both no longer felt or looked tired. In every way, we were feeling and looking younger and more fit. And a few weeks later, we were shocked to discover the scale was down a whopping combined 65 pounds without changing a single thing about how we ate and without a minute of exercise. We've never been more thankful or more grateful in our lives. Our bodies and health had completely transformed. I could finally breathe a sigh of relief knowing my wife and I regained total control over our heart health, blood pressure, and body weight. The stress and anxiety that had gripped us over the past few months gave way to excitement and joy we'd been missing for so many years. I was so impressed with how fast this worked on my wife and I decided to test it out on a few of my fellow EMT coworkers and emergency personnel, including cops and firefighters, nurses, and doctors. These were normal, everyday people who had stressful jobs and little time to eat right or exercise. And as you will see, the results are nothing short of amazing. You may be shocked to hear, but most first responders and doctors are too busy to eat healthy or exercise. In fact, many of these people ate junk food and were amazed by the results in just a few short days using this simple method. Take Susan, for example. She was a 37-year-old nurse practitioner overwhelmed at work and struggling to lose belly fat. Her blood pressure was sky high, putting her at risk for sudden heart attack. After the first few days of using this Russian ritual, she lost 5 pounds. And then she went on to lose 29 pounds, completely transforming her body, going from this to this. Success stories like this demonstrated what this formula could do to help support busy people like you who are having a hard time losing dangerous and embarrassing belly fat, or facing difficult health issues such as heart disease and type 2 diabetes. I decided to share it with 500 more of my first responder colleagues, friends, and family members from different parts of the country. I wanted to see if this method works on people with stubborn fat. These were women and men who were struggling to lose even a pound or two despite eating a healthy diet and even exercising regularly. I asked that they test 5 things before starting the protocol. Number 1, body weight. Number 2, percent body fat. Number 3, blood pressure. Number 4, blood sugar. Number 5, cholesterol levels. At the end of just 1 month following the exact same 30-second ritual, each person lost double-digit pounds of pure belly fat. The total weight loss by the group was an astounding 15,236 pounds, which was split almost evenly between the women and men. What's even more shocking is the health changes each person experienced. Everyone saw a drop in blood pressure and blood sugar levels. Deadly heart attack belly fat simply vanished. Metabolisms were restored. Energy levels were off the charts, and all major health markers were drastically improved. It was as if they'd stepped into a time machine that took them back 20 years. One woman was able to come completely off her cholesterol medications, leaving her doctor shocked and amazed at her results. Soon these people were telling other first responders about it from around the country. Within weeks, I had dozens of emails and more than a few letters from male and female paramedics, police officers, firefighters, and other first responders from different cities writing to tell me about their incredible success. There were messages from women and men of all ages, and they had one thing in common. They were all using the exact same Russian secret formula to melt away belly fat while supporting healthy blood flow and a strong heart. I witnessed men and women in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s lose their belly fat, plus reduce symptoms and medications related to heart disease, obesity, and type 2 diabetes in record time. To be honest with you, just talking about this makes me emotional. Sure, I'd saved lives before. After all, this is why I became a paramedic. But this was a way to save thousands. It was unbelievable to see how easy and simple it was for people to experience such amazing results without having to see a doctor, dietitian, or personal trainer face to face. This told me that I had something special. I needed to make sure other people could experience the heart benefits and dramatic reduction in belly fat, along with the incredible boost in energy and vitality that my family and friends were experiencing. After seeing how well this protocol worked for myself and my coworkers firsthand, I wanted to share it with more people, specifically those with stubborn belly fat and at high risk for heart attack. Yet there were 3 big problems. 1, finding all the powerful nutrients in Yuri's formula in the proper quality and concentration is very difficult. Several of the plants and extracts used in the formula come from exotic, hard-to-reach locations. Others have very limited growing seasons, making it extremely difficult to harvest at their exact peak, which is needed to ensure optimal potency and purity. And with Russia being a political adversary of the West, there's the constant threat of export restrictions that makes sourcing some of the ingredients extremely complicated. 2, the cost to purchase all of the ingredients individually is ridiculously expensive. Fact is, this formula contains several exotic and rare ingredients, making it very cost prohibitive. 3, measuring the exact amounts needed to take each nutrient separately was incredibly difficult and time-consuming. As difficult as it was, I made it my mission to overcome these challenges and get this formula out to as many people as possible. So I reached out to my network of doctors and healthcare practitioners to find a source for the necessary ingredients. Then I visited numerous manufacturing facilities to find one that could put this formula together while meeting my rigorous standards for purity. After several failed attempts, I was able to find a top-tier facility right here in the USA. They worked diligently to encapsulate all of the necessary ingredients into an easy-to-swallow vegetarian capsule to be taken just once a day. In the end, we had accomplished something nobody had done before. The first nutritional formula for naturally targeting your master body transformation hormone, supporting a healthy heart and excellent blood flow while enhancing weight loss overnight. From that point, I vowed to get this amazing solution into the hands of as many people as possible. I wanted more people to experience this health and body transforming breakthrough formula firsthand. And that's exactly why I'm so excited for you to be here today. I'm thrilled to introduce you to Nitraline, the world's first and only nutrition protocol that supports healthy nitric oxide levels, removes deadly belly fat, and helps maintain healthy heart function. Nitraline is the only product in the world that contains the 8 special nutrients in the exact amount needed to dramatically and naturally support healthy nitric oxide levels and increase fat burning in both women and men. Make no mistake, Nitraline is a health game changer, especially if you're over age 30. There's never been a single program or product that addresses the exact deadly problem Nitraline solves. Thousands of women and men from around the world can attest to the near instant fat-burning, health-restoring benefits of this breakthrough formula.
Since taking Nitraline, I've lost an incredible 24 pounds so far and lowered my blood pressure. My clothes fit better, I have more energy, and my metabolism is through the roof. My results have been amazing, and it's so quick and easy.
Nitraline is fantastic. After using it for several weeks, I've had increased focus, increased energy, and feel better overall. I was weighing almost 200 pounds when I started, but I've dropped to 170, and I have lost most of the weight from my belly. It has changed my life.
Now it's your turn to enjoy these exact same results for yourself, simply and automatically. Just take Nitraline once per day, sit back and relax as the all-natural combination of nutrients does all the work. With each passing day, you can expect to see and feel your body become leaner, healthier, and rejuvenated. You will look forward to looking in the mirror each morning, seeing the changes that have happened overnight. Plus the added peace of mind, you are doing something good for your heart. All without having to change a single thing about your diet, exercise, or lifestyle. Every capsule of Nitraline is manufactured here in the USA in a state-of-the-art, FDA-approved and GMP, good manufacturing practices, certified facility under the most sterile and strict standards. Nitraline is 100% all-natural, vegetarian, non-GMO, and completely safe with zero side effects. And you'll be able to get access to this breakthrough health-transforming formula in less than 2 minutes from now. First, let me ask you this. How much would it be worth to you to finally lose those pounds of deadly, stubborn belly fat without having to diet, exercise, count calories, or permanently deprive yourself of your favorite foods? How much would it be worth to you to reclaim the boundless energy and vitality you enjoyed in your youth? Most important of all, how much would it be worth to you to support and maintain a healthy, strong heart? Think of that question for a minute, knowing that every 40 seconds someone in the United States has a heart attack, and the risk is even higher if you've had a flu or virus. How much would it be worth to help you or someone you love? Would you pay $5,000, $20,000, $50,000? Could you even put a number on it? Well, I have some very good news. You're going to see the exact same results for far less than you would normally have to pay. As a health professional, this isn't about the money for me. This is about preventing you from experiencing the pain and suffering I have witnessed. This is about ridding your body of those pounds of deadly heart attack belly fat and helping you avoid becoming another helpless statistic. I've been in your shoes, and I know the pain, frustration, and embarrassment of watching the weight pile on and feeling helpless not being able to do anything about it. I do not want you or your loved ones to needlessly suffer any longer, and that will all end for you today. I feel blessed to have found this amazing formula and have made it my mission to get it into as many hands as possible. When we created this formula, it was recommended we charge $497 for a month's supply. Fact is, this is a highly complex formula with several exotic and expensive ingredients. On top of that, we can only produce small batches due to the rigorous quality controls we have in place, and we have only a very limited supply on hand at any given time. However, the last thing I want is price to stand in your way. So I'm going to make it super easy for you to make this decision. I've seen the pain and heartbreak people go through when they struggle with their health and weight. I've also seen lives ruined because of unnecessary suffering, and that's why I flat out refuse to charge even $300 a bottle for this one-of-a-kind formula. So even though we will be forced to increase the price very soon, you won't have to pay anything close to that price today. Instead, to help you invest in your health, longevity, well-being, vitality, energy, self-esteem, and quality of life, I'm giving you an outrageous discount to get started with Nitroline for just $59 a bottle when you order today. That's right, just $59. But I'm going to go one better and give you an even better amazing deal if you act now. Scientific research shows that taking the ingredients for 3 or 6 months gives you the strongest chance of fully supporting healthy nitric oxide levels and getting into the best shape of your life. So if you get started with a 6-month or 3-month option, I'm more than happy to slash the price and give you astonishing, deep discounts today. Simply click on your best choice below to start your order. The rare ingredients in this formula that you won't find anywhere else but here will change your life. But I'm fighting a losing battle trying to keep the price this low. Due to unstable supply chains across the world, several of the ingredients are predicted to go up in price very soon. The prices you see now aren't guaranteed even beyond tonight. That's why I urge you to stock up today, because the last thing I want is for you to come back and see higher prices or an out of stock sign later on. This is why most of our customers go straight for the 6-month or the 3-month options. The good news is that you can still claim the 6-month or 3-month options if you're watching this video. There is something else you need to know. Nitroline is not available for purchase on any other website or in stores or even at your doctor's. You'll never be able to buy Nitroline cheaper than today. The reason why we can offer this to you at such a deep discount is because we're able to sell direct and not through retail stores that drive up pricing. This allows us to ship your order immediately so you can start losing belly fat and protecting your health as fast as possible. Furthermore, you'll be pleased to know this is a one-time payment. There are no recurring orders, hidden charges, or subscriptions of any kind. So provided Nitroline is still in stock, you'll see 3 money-saving options for you to choose from below. Select your package and then click the Add to Cart button to proceed to our 256-bit secure order page that looks like this. Then, fill in your order information and confirm your order to our 100% safe and secure order form, and we'll get your package sent directly to your door right away. Best of all, every single bottle of Nitroline comes with our 60-day money-back guarantee. Yes, that means you can test drive it for a full 60 days, and if you don't experience all the benefits we promised, just let us know, and we'll happily return every cent of your purchase price. No questions asked. My team and I are extremely easy to get a hold of. There's simply no risk to you. The only risk you could possibly face is the one of pain and regret if you miss out on experiencing the amazing impact this life-changing formula will have on your belly fat and heart health, your appearance, and life. I want you to experience the incredible benefits for yourself. So select your money-saving package below and experience firsthand everything I've talked about, 100% risk-free today. Remember, your belly fat, low energy, heart health, and circulation worries will not go away on their own. No amount of diet, exercise, or anything that you've ever tried up until now has ever had a chance of working. And now you know why. At this very moment, you're at a crossroads with 2 choices in front of you. Your decision will have a lasting impact on you and your loved ones going forward. The first choice is to do nothing and put off fixing the one problem keeping you from having the body, health, and life you truly desire. The result will be a life filled with regret, fear, and despair as your belly fat and weight continues to grow worse by the day. Your risk for sudden heart attack will increase as your nitric oxide hormone levels continue their inevitable decline. Your metabolism will deteriorate along with your appearance as your circulation declines, starving your body of life-saving nutrients. Eventually, you will find yourself trapped in a body and life you never imagined or wanted for yourself. Then there is the second reality available for you, a new reality filled with life, hope, and happiness in a body you deserve. A new reality that is being enjoyed by thousands of other women and men who have stood at the exact same place you are at this moment. A reality free from deprivation, restrictive calorie counting, and impossible amounts of exercise. In a lot of ways, it's the easier choice because all it takes on your part is deciding you love yourself enough to say yes right now. Say yes to a life where you have complete effortless control over your weight, heart health, and energy. Say yes to waking up each morning feeling energized and renewed, excited to see the changes that have happened to your body overnight. Say yes to finally being truly free. Free from the uncertainty and worry over your heart health and belly fat, and free to finally enjoy your life to the fullest. This is it, the opportunity you've been waiting for. You will never forgive yourself if you let this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity slip away. Try it for yourself. See how incredibly easy it really is to support healthy nitric oxide levels, circulation, and a healthy heart while melting away deadly belly fat each day. It's time to do the smart thing, the right thing for you and your family while you still can. Select your money-saving package below and take advantage of today's 100% risk-free opportunity to claim the body, the health, and the life you truly deserve. I wish you abundant good health.